Senora Chavez, we are back. This is Makeup and Chill. Tale of Two Cities continue. Okay. So I'm gonna do my makeup and we're gonna do a story time. I know I got a bunch of stories for y'all, like the madness, y'all. It's like the madness. Tale of Two Cities for real. So this what I don't get. Okay, I'm telling y'all. Alright, this Sodom and Gomorrah, and the stuff, it's like a hood comedy. So the stuff they do don't make sense. It don't make sense. The stuff they do is senseless. But I guess that's the game. It gotta be senseless because people start having common sense. They'll wake up and they can't have everybody woke. Everybody gotta stay asleep. I get it. Okay? I get that. They gotta stay asleep. But anyway, let me tell y'all. So growing up, I had girls around me who always like hate on me for no reason. And to this day, like, they always hate me. So they sit here and bash you, drag you through the mud, tell the whole town, make up stories to the whole town about you. Tell all the guys these horrible things about you, and the guys just follow along because guys don't care. The guys just use the girls to get whatever they need, so they just gonna go along with it. They don't care. And sometimes men are very jealous too because men like attention. So men are attention whores. So if they see a female getting more attention than them, they get jealous. That's why I always tell the guys I'm with, like, you do know if I leave you, like, the girls gonna leave too, right? Because the girls follow me. They don't like you. They like me. That's why I be telling them. That's why I don't like them, like, to get too big-headed because they got all the females or whatever. They got all these groupies or whatever following them around off the strength of me. Because I'm like, you do know if I leave, the groupies leave. Like, and I ain't even trying to be, what's the word, cocky with this. I ain't trying to be cocky with this. It's just what I know based on experience, seeing this, living this. So, I don't be trying to be cocky with these men, like, like bruise their ego. But I let them know, like, what comes with me. And I assume they know that, too. I assume that's why they get with me, because they know that. They know the girls follow me because they want the attention. They want the clout. But what I don't like is like, we all know the truth. So, like, why is you trying to, like, I just don't get, like, why is you trying to throw in my face a hoe that want me? Like, you trying to throw it in my face that you got all these hoes or whatever. But in reality, I'm the one who has all the hoes. I told you I'm a madam for real. I got the hoes. You ain't got no hoes. I got the hoes. Because, like I say, without me, they wouldn't come around. Like, if I leave you tomorrow, them bitches gonna go to the next guy that I'm talking to. And that guy gonna get all the hoes. That's the game. This is why I be telling these guys. So, like, and I ain't even trying to be like, and I don't be trying to have an ego or nothing with this. It's just like, I'm just telling you, you're fortunate that I don't have a big head. Like, I'm not haughty. I'm not a attention whore. I'm not an attention whore. That's what it is. I'm not an attention whore. So I'm just like, you over here, trying to downplay me. Like, oh, I got this thing here. Like, she's so much better. And I'm like, no, this bitch not better than me. I'm better than her. That's why she fucking with you to get to me. That's why. Like, no, like, appreciate that you have a valuable woman who actually likes you and cares about you and is not a groupie and a clout chaser, a attention whore. Like, I'm a valuable woman is what I be trying to get at them. Like, I'm like, you choosing to try to put a groupie in my face, a groupie who will sleep with anybody for attention. Like, you trying to shine on me for a groupie who will sleep, like, literally has slept with all my lovers, like, literally, just to get to me. And you thinking you, like, trying to put me down or put me in my place. I don't like that for y'all. I don't like that for these ninjas. I don't like that for these ninjas. Like, you trying to put me down and, like, make yourself feel bigger and better than me. Now, it'd be different you had, like, a girlfriend before me, right? Let's say this your day one. She been riding with you this whole time, and y'all just separated or something. You know what I'm saying? It'd be different y'all had an actual relationship and y'all linked spiritually or mentally. then you probably would have a one up, because then, you know, now you got a woman who actually do like you for you. But 9 times out of 10, this is not, like I said, it's soulless. So they really don't have the capability to love. They not adequate of love. They don't know how to love. They don't even know what love is. All they know is attention and clout and playing games. That's all they know. So I'm like, if you want to one up on me, you would get a girl who actually likes you for you and not with you off the strength of getting attention from me. So you can't one up on me. And I don't give a damn how this bitch look. She could be the baddest bitch in the fucking world. Go be with her ass. It's like, I just don't get that game. Like, that game don't work for me. It don't work on me. Like, I wouldn't give a fuck how a bitch look. Because like I said, for me anyway, ooh, my guitar. For me anyway, I be like, how I feel is, if she's so much better, go be with her. That's how I am. I'm not going to compete for a spot because I want a man who can value a good woman. Because I know what I bring to the table. And I know these men don't give a damn about a good woman. They don't. They don't care. The less qualities you have, the better for them. Because they can run over you and manipulate you and dog you out how they want. They don't value a good woman. And all these charades, that's what I'm learning in this game. Like, the media will sell you, men will sell you this image like, oh, I want to support a woman. I want a woman who uplift me, you know, who be there for me, who supports me. But they really don't. They don't care about that. That's just for entertainment, for real. That's entertainment talk, because they don't give a damn. They could care less. That's why I say I'm starting to think these men don't even like women. They just all with the women off the strength of what, you know, the women can do for them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's no genuine connections. It's just show. It's just a show and what you can get. So I know this. I'm learning. I learned this game early on. I been peeped this because I ain't never seen nobody with no real genuine. Well, I don't know. I could say like, I don't know, because I seen, like, my grandparents, like, my grandfather, he remarried or whatever, like, they were old, but it seemed like the connection was real. The only reason why I say that, because they still had, like, they were still fun. They were still, like, they did what young people do. You know, they be like kissing and loving on each other and be like, babe. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like, that's what it seemed like, you know, from the outside looking in. And then it's other occasions I done walked in on them too. So it seemed like he was really feeling his lady. Like, he was really feeling her. You know, like he cared, you know. So, I mean, I can't say, you know, that for all men, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, in the Latin community, I think, but it's like the culture is different. One thing about Spanish people, like, they stay with their partners forever. Like, they don't break up their families. So that could be why they so strong like that. Like, you know, they become one for real because they a family unit. And family unit, that's like business. And you got to keep your family together, so you learn to work together as a team and go through each other's, like, flaws and ups and downs. So I do see couples who, like, you could tell have a connection, you know? Or maybe it's just an understanding. Who knows? But based on, I haven't had that. I haven't had the ability to have that. But like I told you, it's like, I don't know if it's like, maybe because when I was I'm adopted into a black family, so I don't know. I can't even, like I said, my granddad, he was in old age when he met his lady that he was all like that about. So, you know, I'm like, maybe it's different for the black culture or something. Like, they don't make genuine connections. I don't know. I'll be trying to figure it out. I really don't. I guess I don't get this game. But from what I can see, it don't seem like these men could care less about a genuine connection. And when they do have, like, connections, when they, like, silly about a female, it's not a connection. It's a game. They'll only be silly about the girls that they can't get because they like the chase. Once they get the girl, they don't like her no more. But they like the whores because they like to chase the whores. You know, and they be all silly about the whores, bending over backward for the whores because they like the chase of the whore. But when they finally get the whore, they don't like them no more. And then they start calling them a hoe and all this stuff. You know, it's like that. It's like a mind game. It really is a mind game. But, you know, I really want a genuine connection, like somebody who can value me, because I know I'm a quality woman. Like, I cater to my men. I cater to my men, and I do my part, and I'm not needy. I'm not needy either. I'm not needy. Like, you know, and And then they have this whole charade about me being too independent. And I'm like, how am I too independent? Because every time I fix my mouth, because I don't ask unless I need it, right? That's one thing about me, because I think that's a sin to be needy, like just codependent on somebody. You have to be self-sufficient. You have to be some type of self-sufficient, like be able to get something on your own. You can't just depend on somebody 24/7 for everything. And it's truth to that, because you see how these women, when these women, like when their husbands die, the women who depend 24 on their husbands, when the husbands die, they don't know how to fend for themselves. Like they don't know how to survive. They be crying because they don't know how to pay their bills and all this stuff. And it's because they were too dependent on their spouse. Now, there's nothing wrong with having a teammate and a partner to depend on, but you have to learn how to do some things on your own, because that's why I say it's simple. So when I do ask a guy for something, because I don't like asking people for nothing, I like to go get it myself, because I don't like to be told no, especially if it's something that I need. I don't like that. I don't like that, especially when I don't done everything for a guy. Like, I don't supported you. I don't be in there. I cater to you. I do my part as a woman for you, and I'm loyal to you. So when I ask you for something and you tell me no, it's like an insult. It's like a slap in the face for me. So that's why I don't ask guys for nothing, because I say I'm not going to let you sit here and manipulate and toy me, because if I was a hoe off the street, you'll give $40 too, like it ain't nothing. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, they'll come out of pocket for the whores because they like the fact that the whores are needy. But I'm not needy, but when I do need something, you can't even come out of pocket for me. It's a mind game. I don't know. It's really silly. But I hate that little charade that I'm too independent. I'm not too independent. It's just the guys that I can't depend on, the guys you seeing. The guys you seeing, how I'm going to depend on them. They say no. And they only say no to me because they know I'm gifted. That's all it is. They know I'm gifted. They have common sense to know how to go get it myself. If you tell me no, I'm going to figure it out on my own. And they don't like that. They like women who are too slow or stupid to know how to get it on their own. They like women who are needy. Like they don't know how to move on their own. Like they have to depend on sleeping around, doing the like dirty deeds and stuff like that to get the money. Like the men are more willing to do for those kind of women who are not self-sufficient, who don't know how to figure stuff out on their own. It's a fact. So I'm like, this whole crap charade about, oh, you too independent. I'm not too independent. You just don't want to do for me because I got common sense. You only want to do for stupid bitches. And that's a fact. Men only want to do for stupid women. They only do for stupid women. And it's not, and I only, and honestly, it's like a code to the game. You got to help those who can't help themselves. That is a code to the game. So I know why men do that for stupid women. In addition, them stupid women gonna keep coming back and doing, like, they'll lick ass and suck balls and do all this stuff for the little $20, the little $40. They'll do it, and then they'll do all the homeboys. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's all they know. So it's easier to keep manipulating and getting over than them. So them the women they prefer to have around because they lesser than them. A man like a woman who is lesser than them. And that's another reason why I stay single, because I'm not less than. And men don't like that. Now, I already know that. That's what intimidates them, the fact that I'm not less than. And it's a mental thing. It's mental and spiritual too, because I'm not spiritual less than, because I respect myself. Men don't like women who respect themselves. They prefer a whore. Men always talking about, I don't like a whore, this and that. They love whores. Men love whores. In this simulation, I noticed that men love whores. They praise and worship whores. Now, no shade to the whores. Get it how you live. I know this the game. I ain't shading the whores, but I'm just saying I have respect for my body. And like I said, I have a soul, so I can't be a hoe. Like, I feel too much. I feel that stuff. It's just nasty. It feels sickening on me. And then these people do these evil magic tricks, and do these soul ties and all this, like, evil dark magic and stuff when you have sex with them, and then they cling to your mental and they attack your mind 24/7. They show up in your dreams, like they follow you around, they torment you and torture you, all off the strength of you having sex with them. They don't have to put in physically, spiritually, mentally, or financially, but just because you had one sexual interaction with them, they will linger to your energy. They will cling to your energy. They're energy vampires. They're evil. Sodom and Gomorrah, y'all. It's Sodom and Gomorrah. So I learned that. That's why I can't sleep around, because I see how they do it, and they make you go mentally insane. They drive you mentally crazy where you can't think for yourself. You have no clarity. It's like you can't breathe. You wondering why you crying all the time. It's because those spiritual attacks from those bodies that you don't slept with. And I don't know if it's because I have a soul, I feel it more. I think the soulless don't feel that. Or maybe they do, and it's just like a game, so they like playing the little mental attack game. I can't be mentally insane. Like I told y'all, I'm a prodigy for real. I can't. My mind, it's power in my mind. It's power in my voice. It's power in my thoughts. It's power in my projections. So if my mind gets attacked, it affects the masses. It does. So if I go crazy, if I lose my mind, it's going to affect the masses, because everybody's feeding off the mind, the mega mind, which is me. So if my mind's sick and demented, everybody, they already sick and demented. I guess it really wouldn't matter. But if I'm sick and demented, like, they're going to copy sick and demented, and they just all going to be either sicker and more demented, and because I have a soul, I feel that energy. Like, I can't flow freely. I don't belong here. I know this, because my soul is impacted by, like, my mind, my body, my spirit. I feel sick. I feel sick from the sick and demented, and it's also because I have a power of health. I have health, and I guess that comes with having a soul too. When you have health, and to be actually healthy, you have to acknowledge the fact that the things around you are making you ill, and it impacts your health worse when you have a soul, because it's like a horrible spell over your body where you can't move. You feel weak. You feel groggy, like you can't accomplish your day-to-day task. I feel like the soulless, when they get sick, they can still move around, because they sick in the mind already. So when their body gets sick, it just matches their mind, so they can get around better when they sick. Like, it's crazy though, but that's how it work. So it don't, like, the sickness don't affect them, because they dead. I call them the walking dead out here for real. But it don't affect them that way. But me, because I have my soul, it affects me like that. Like, it's horrible. It's a horrible feeling. Like, I just don't see how people do that. Like, but I know how they do it, because like I said, they can't feel. Like, they sick. They dead. They walking dead. But anyway, I said all that to say I can't be no whore, but men love whores here. But that's because they sick and demented. And whores, you can manipulate them and play mind games and get them to do what you want them to do. So that's why they like them. They don't like a woman with a mind, because they can't manipulate and control your mind. Like, and to me, it's silly, because I'm like, well, wouldn't I have the upper advantage because I, have a soul, so I know how to treat a man, right? You would think this how it worked, because I'm like, you don't have to manipulate me for me to be a good woman to you. You don't have to manipulate me for me not to cheat on you. You don't have to manipulate me for me to want to cater to you. You don't have to manipulate me for me to want to love you, because I got a sound mind. I have a healthy mind. So it's just my natural instincts to do that. So I would think I would be an easier advantage, right? I would be an easier option than a whore. Because a whore, you got to sit there and play mind games, manipulate, beat them down. You got to torture them to get them to act right for you. Versus me, I'm going to just do it effortlessly. So I was like, why? But also you got to keep in mind, men like women who are lesser than them. So if you have self-respect, you a good woman naturally, they be intimidated, because they know they nasty. They know they a hoe. They know they dirty. They know they unclean. So when they get by you, who is a clean, and you got a soul, you clean and you got a soul, it makes them sick. It literally makes them sick, because they feel the cleanliness. They feel that. It's like, it's purity. It's purity. That's what I have, purity. They feel the purity. And it's like water, how when newborn babies, they say you don't give them water because they need all the nutrients they can get, and the water dilutes the nutrients, so that it makes them weaker and sick, and like they can't survive off of water, because they're newborns. They need as much nutrients as they can. So that's how I am. I'm like the water to a newborn, for real. Like, for these men, I'm the water. And they thrive off of sickness, darkness, famine, plague, death, disease. They thrive off of being sick and demented. So when they get water, me, when they get this water, this Pure Water EP, follow me on Facebook, Pure Water EP loading. But when they get the pure water, it makes them sick. Like, it takes away their nutrients, which is the evil. Like, the darkness is their nutrients. They thrive off of darkness. They thrive off of dirty deeds. They thrive off of sickness. Like, they thrive off of being nasty. So when they come around me, it makes them sick. So they can't stand me. They hate me. And that's the real reason why I stay celibate, for real. Because they don't like that. These men don't like it. They can't be around you when you got a sound mind, when you healthy. They can't be around health. They can't be around health. That's what it boils down to. They can't be around health. It makes them sick. It makes them sick. Like, because it's like herbal medicines. If you ever had herbal remedies, like herbal plants and stuff that heal your body and cleanse your lungs and things like that. When you take like herbal medicines, your body goes through a shock because it's cleaning out all that poison. So now you might be throwing up, you might be boo-booing, because your body got to get all that toxins out. So it makes you feel worse before you get better. And that's exactly what I am. I'm like the medicine for them. And the medicine makes them sick. So they can't stand being around me. That's why, and that's the real reason. I know that's why I can't. You know, that's why I don't understand. I can't I can't get a man because they're not men. They're evil. They're NPCs. They're dirty. Dark goons, goblins in costumes. They're not men. So that's right. I can't get a man because this is not men. Man doesn't live here in this simulation. Like, they keep saying this is humankind. This is not humankind. We're in the Walking Dead. They're not mankind. They're not mankind. And so that's why I really can't get a man. That's a fact. So, but yeah. So when they can't they feel that purity, so they go do that dirt, and when they come around you, it makes them sick. So they start going into convulsions and having out-of-body experiences. And when they had out-of-body experiences, it causes them to make up stuff. Like, they start ridiculing you over every little thing. They make up stories in their mind about you being a whore, when they know damn well you're not a whore. They just have to make up a story to feel comfortable enough to sit by you. They just do the darkest, dirtiest deeds, and then to bring you out of character so they can feel like they're on your level. So they'll do they might go shopping for another woman, or allow another woman in your personal space. I know a lot of men, like, they sleep with other women in the beds they have with their wives. Like, they do a lot of dirty stuff to make the woman unclean. They do that on purpose, intentionally, to make the woman unclean, so that she is suitable enough to sit next to them. All right, Senora Chavez. They do that. They trifling for real. But I'm gonna do the outfit of the day. I did my makeup. This is Tale of Two Cities Makeup and Chill with Senora Chavez. Love y'all. Like, subscribe, comment, share, follow, and more content coming soon.